Bitcoin dumpola. On my chart, folks, it came down to 91,300. I think there's more coming. Why do I say that? Looking at this, we've got this purple Fibonacci line at 89,300 with a wick off of it back here on January 13th. This is the hourly chart of Bitcoin. I do expect this entire thing to come back out. If you watch my videos, I talk about this a lot. This pump, nice rapid pump started here, up, over, right, tops, boom, back down. Usually when it comes down that far, it will fill the entire thing back out. But the longer time goes where we don't get that strategic reserve announcement, this will get weaker. That's why I said in my last video, this will probably get weaker. And like I said, now we've got the tariff situation on top of it. And so for a long time, I've been talking about this down here, this level down here, 73,800, the next Fibonacci down. Bitcoin has a habit. I'll go to the daily chart. It's a lot easier to see it on the daily chart. Bitcoin has a habit, this pattern, like I just showed earlier, on a smaller scale. I'm now on a bigger scale. Why did I circle that point there? Because it's similar to this point back here. I've shown this a few times in my videos here. This guy I'm circling here. This guy I'm circling here. Very similar. Right? A rapid pump. Shortly afterwards, this is the daily chart now. Shortly afterwards, a rapid pump up, and the whole thing comes back out. Boom. It wicked all the way down to here. You can't see it very well, but where I'm circling, that's where it wicked. Go back to the left. Boom. See that? That same action now is in play, and you might not have thought that if you watched my videos a while back when it was up over 100,000, but now it's on its way down, getting scary. You can see it starting to take shape a little more, right? Boom. I'm gonna go back to the hourly chart and explain where we're at for the next couple of days. But on the daily chart, you know, this could be happening. Boom, boom, boom. I wouldn't be surprised if that's pretty close to what's going to happen here in the future. We've got this rapid pump starting back here, up, comes across, tops out, down. That happens over and over and over and over, and a lot of it is because the public has got hyped in through social media to buy up here in this range. There's probably people out there listening. They're stucking along. You're just going to have to ride it out. And in my opinion, the lowest this is going to come is 73,800. Maybe it comes a little lower than that, but it won't stay down there long. Just looking at this, 73,800 looks like pretty good. If you see it coming down here, this is where you want to be buying, right? I mean, right now buying at 94,000 is probably good, long term, whatever your time frame is. But probably coming down there. It doesn't have to. It does not have to, of course. You know, maybe this 89,300 Fibonacci holds, but I just want you to know that this would be an extremely normal behavior for Bitcoin to go boom, right? Basically, what's going on is the public's going to lose a lot of money again, and then the big players, the smart money, will buy down here, however else is going to come. I'm in hedge mode right now. I'm just short. I'm not long at all. I'm waiting to get back in on my long. Let's go back to the hourly chart. I got out half of my short position. I got out. I had an order set around 91,700, and I got out of half of my short for a small profit. And I still have my rest. I'm letting the other half of my short just run for the time being. Okay, back down to the hourly chart. Let me get rid of some of these scribbles up here. That's probably getting kind of confusing. So let's get some of these guys out of here. The one I'm going to leave in is the yellow. This was that triangle structure from back to the left. I'm getting rid of all the blue trend lines. I'm going to leave the yellows. Let's actually put this guy back down here so you can see it's a triangle. Okay. I didn't mean to get rid of my big green. Basically, what's happening now, Bitcoin has already come out of the bottom of the big downtrend structure. It's a little more power to it than I thought. Those trade tariffs have a lot to do with the market cooling down. So this could definitely get worse. But for right now, what I expect is happening. This is not over with yet. This structure here looks a lot like a good old school dump from 4 years ago, where it's flat and it dumps, boom, it bounces down here and it pumps back up a little bit. It's probably going to go like this, and we're probably looking at another try to the downside. Would be my guess. Maybe it stops here at the purple line at 89,300. Watch for a bounce there. I do think it's coming down further. Why do I think that? Because what I just drew in there is a real common behavior. But also right now, it has come down out of the green channel and that yellow descending wedge, descending triangle. It's come through the blue trend line that we started down here. It's come back down through that. So it's come back down through the bottom of that big, which is in time a bullish structure, but it's so bearish while it happens right now. Can it get it back up in there? Right? Maybe it can recover and come back up in here. Maybe it does do that. But this kind of looks to me like it could get worse quicker, sooner than later. It kind of looks like to me like it's gonna come up here. This is gonna be the testing ground at about 94,500 to 95,500. If it can't get back up through here, then it's probably gonna bump its head, and we're probably looking at another boom down. Like I said, 73,300 should be the absolute bottom. Potential of a wick below there. But if you're stuck in a long, you want to be able to protect all the way down to 73,300. If, folks, you're stuck in a long and you're new to this, one thing you might not notice is you can open up a short. If you have the funds to do so, you can open up a short. Instead of adding to your long that you're underwater, you could just start opening a short. Now, I don't want to get anyone into doing something they don't understand, but I just want to open your eyes to hedge mode trading where you're long and short. And let's see it. Right, I took a profit on a short down here. I had been short. I had a trailing short open since all the way back down here on the left. I was shorting all the way up. And you think, well, this is stupid. He's stupid. Why is he doing that? Well, I just took profit on it after they paid me to keep it open for all this time as well. So I'm looking to get back into my long. I just don't know when. And, 89,000 would be a good spot to long. A tremendous spot to long would be down here. Now, it will happen so quick. If it does come down to 73,800, what did I say it was? 72,851 is where that purple line's at. If it does come down there, there's not going to be time for you to sit here and go, oh, I think I'll buy now. You'll need to have your orders set, right? You need your buy orders set, because if this comes down here, it's going to go boom, boom. Just could be a matter of seconds. The wick down there to 73,000, 74,000, that wick could take a matter of seconds. That's how fast it could go. So if I was going to recommend one thing, I would say have your buy orders set down here in the mid 70s. And, you could buy, if you just stay small and nibble, you could buy here, 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 and then you could buy here. And I think that's probably the bottom. But anyways, I hope someone out there got some good quality out of this video. I was going to make a video yesterday saying there's the likelihood of a big crash coming, but I didn't. I think you get the point, though. I've warned people that watch my videos that this could happen. And it likely is going to happen. I think I covered everything I want to say. You can play it from there. Have a good day. Later.